guitarists who are thinking about going to Berklee?
What should they be doing? Um, well, they should be working on their musicianship. If they want to kind of jump to the head of the line when they get there, they want to be in good ensembles. They want to meet the good players, and they need to read. And that's a hard pill to swallow for many guitarists.
Right, right.
Playing tunes, my repertoire, playing over changes. Now Berklee is sort of a different thing because you can go in there and play basically any style of guitar. I'm not promoting Berklee. I mean, they do plenty of good enough job of that on their own, right? But I will say that I think the guitar department is certainly the most eclectic. Um, it has the greatest opportunity for wide-ranging study with people in any number of different styles and levels of expertise. It's amazing, and it's been that way for a long time.
Right.
But I think if you go there with some kind of stubborn mentality that you're going to do what it is that you do, and you're going to do only that, and when you get out, you're going to continue to do that, whatever that may be, you're cheating yourself of a enormous opportunities for growth. So I mean, maybe I skirted my way around your question, or maybe I didn't answer it at all. But I think musicianship things, reading, writing, music, learning about harmony.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, harmony is very often a miss for a lot of guitarists. I remember the kind of the level. I think I remember the level I was at when I went to Berklee, and the swift kick in the ass with certain things I got there. When I entered Berklee, I remember just not having certain things together at all. And I think if you're taking lessons for like 9 years and you don't know your triads, like what are you working on? I guess is that a common phenomenon? And to me, it seems like it is. And why is that?
well, because it doesn't provide instant gratification, and I think now more than ever that is what people seek. And that's sort of my goes back to my point of people doing what it is they already do, and not wanting to expose their weak, tender underbellies, but because it is a kick to the ego. And a lot of people they were big fishies in small little villages, and now they come to Berklee, and I tell them, look, you need to go out and figure out who the best players are. You need to figure out where you are in the food chain. You need to go to guitar night, jazz, blues, and guitar night, rock, pop, and see who's playing at these things and hear the top ensembles. And it's important to know where you sit, because the most important thing and the most important part of the experience of being at a place like Berklee is the interaction with your fellow students, and what you get out of them, and how you're motivated and inspired by them. And it really is it's remarkable. And on top of that, that's where it gets to be sort of like the Harvard thing, right? What you're paying for, or your parents are paying for, or scholarships are paying for, or all of the above, which is the connections you make
Right.
and the people you meet, because those things do matter. They matter a lot. So you better be on top of your game, particularly as a performance person, but whatever it is you're doing. I have a student that recently graduated who's a really, really good player, um, but his thing was really engineering. And while he was there, he ingratiated himself with all the right people, and now he's got credits on huge, huge records by the very biggest artists in the world, and hasn't been gone 4 years out of Berklee. You
Amazing.
know, so and this is because he did the right thing. He excelled at what he was supposed to do as a student, and he also excelled at meeting people and getting himself known.